Hello, students of Carl Lindstrom School. My name is Loreto Calderon. I live in the United States of America in the state of New Mexico. I'm very good friends with your teacher, Hanna. We met in South America, in Chile, in the 7th grade. We've been best friends since we were about 14, 15. So, let's see, what are your questions? What is your job now? I am a debt collector for a bank here in the United States. It's like a call center, work on the phone with a headset, and I'm on the computer 10 hours a day, and I call people that owe money on their credit cards, and they call in, and then I help them if they have trouble. I do this in English. I also used to do it in Spanish. I speak 2 languages, English and Spanish. Where did I learn English? I learned English, that was my second language. I was born in New Jersey, and my parents are both from Chile. They both speak both English and Spanish. So my mother would speak English only to us, and my father would speak, no, my mother would speak Spanish, and my father would speak English only, and I learned both languages at the same time, spoke mostly Spanish. How to speak more English, I learned on television with children's shows in the 70s. We watched Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers. Those were my favorite. So I learned English, and then when I went to school, it was all in English, and I learned to read and write just like the other children. But having both languages was really a good advantage. Okay, at work, right now, I only use English. Used to use both, but now it's only English, and if I didn't know English, I probably wouldn't have this job. How much do I read and write in English? All the time. It's only in English. If I didn't know English, I would not have a good job. People that don't speak English in the United States usually have to do the jobs that other people don't want to do, the harder jobs that are not as well paid. Speaking in English gives you more advantage in jobs. If you speak more than one language, you usually get paid more money, which is good. What else? Oh, how has English made a difference in my career? When I applied for this job in 2008, there were other applicants. They needed an English and Spanish person, and some people applied that only spoke English, and there were some people that applied that could not speak English. Unfortunately, they did not get the job. You have to speak English if you live in the United States, if you want to succeed and have more money to provide for your family. So English is definitely an advantage, and because I spoke both fluently, I was hired. Okay, knowing what I know today, what would I advise you, or what I would advise myself in high school? Just keep reading. I used to read a lot, and I learned how to spell by reading, because English can be tricky. The grammar is crazy, and it makes no sense. But if you read it, you learn how it's spelled. So keep reading. There's so many good books for you to read. Doesn't matter what you read, just read in English and you'll learn how to spell it. You can learn how to pronounce it later, but spelling is very important also to get a good job. Okay. Oh, in life, because I speak more than one language, I have been able to help people that don't speak both languages, translating for them. And it's a nice thing to do, to help people, whether they're strangers or not. If you can translate for someone, it just makes life easier for everyone. Oh, I want you to meet my puppy. She's right here. This is Muffin. Hi, Muffin. She's about 6 years old, and she understands English and Spanish if I'm angry. Say hi, Muffin. Hi. Hi. Okay, gotta go. Have a good time and keep reading. Bye, Hannah.